Hey teacups, welcome to another live episode of Tea with Teash podcast. I'm your host Teash, and today I'm really excited about this episode because we have Kansas City's favorite female comedian, Miss Janell Banks, baby, and she gonna be stopping through so we can tea about all of her amazing shows that she has coming up, what she's been doing, pretty much what she's been on. So I'm definitely excited, Miss Jus Laugh herself. So let me go ahead and get her on here so we can get started, honey, because we love a good old Kiki and tea. Hold on. I hope you guys' Saturday is amazing. As of course, we have another winter weather advisory here, so whatever. Hello, good morning, good morning.
Good
How are you,
morning.
my dear?
I am fabulous. Fabulous. How about yourself?
I am good, honey. So last night I caught myself hanging out just a little bit, and I'm usually in the house, so I'm hanging by a thread, but we here.
Me too. Me too. It's not just you.
You
It's
know what I'm
not just
saying?
you. Yes.
Okay, so I'm so excited. Like I was telling my teacups, I said, listen, we have Kansas City's favorite female comedian on here today, and we can ready to tea. So let's go on and kick this thing off, baby. So, how long have you been doing
Child,
comedy?
I am 40, so I stopped
Okay,
counting. We don't do the math anymore, but more like 10 or 12 years
okay,
plus. I took a break somewhere around there. I literally have stopped counting. I don't know. It's all
okay,
a blur.
okay. Hey, because it don't matter. It doesn't
Yes.
matter for real.
Yes.
So, when did you know you were funny? Because a lot of us say little jokes around the house and things like that for our family. But when did you know, like, damn, I got it. I should take this on the road.
Oh my gosh. I come from a very crazy
Uh huh.
family. You know how you have the Waynes? My family is the one, everybody is independently funny in their own right.
Okay.
I think I was just the one to figure out how to market it.
Right.
I grew up in a family where you had to be funny to survive because you were
Okay.
going to get roasted in some shape or form. So I think, I don't know. Somebody told me in third grade, I think you're gonna be on Comic View. And
Uh
I
huh.
never knew what I was doing in third grade that would result in stand-up comedy, but here we are.
Okay. Well,
So
God is good, honey. And laughing is good for the
yes,
soul. So me
yes,
personally, I'm a self-acclaimed comedian. Child, you know what? I love laughter. I love having fun. And I also like to laugh at my own pain because how else do we get by, right? So
absolutely.
child, I've been looking at your material and I'm excited to get into it. So let's talk about the upcoming comedy shows here in Kansas City from February to March because you got stuff going
Yes,
on.
yes. I like to plant myself everywhere. Like
Yeah,
if it has a microphone, invite me.
yeah. So what's tea? So like I said, I've seen the rollout, but the people don't know. They may not know. So where you gonna be? What you got coming up?
So this weekend, this is a crazy rush of just straight local stuff. This weekend I'm at the Funny Bone, formerly known as the Improv for some people. Also next week I will be at the Comedy Bird Theater, which is downtown, a beautiful theater. And then I will be at the Nighthawk KC. And I think like people have to know about the Nighthawk KC. It is like a speakeasy. When I say sexy, it's sexy. It's
Okay,
sexy. It's a
okay.
very sexy environment to be in. You literally have to give like a door code when you go in. It's nice.
Ain't that cute?
So
Honey,
I
that
love
lets you
it.
know
I
you
love it.
own. That lets you know you
It's a
own.
beautiful, and it's there in the heart of downtown in the Hotel KC. So
Okay,
it's a beautiful environment. I do shows in just the most unconventional places. We've done West Bottoms, we've done basements, we've done everything you can imagine. Outdoors, I've done stand up in the alley.
okay.
Behind. Yeah, so I encourage you to come to these shows. It'll Nighthawk KC and the Bird Comedy Theater, the 22nd and the 28th. And oh my God, everything's running together. I think I have something on the 23rd, but we'll post it. We'll post it.
Okay. Y'all
Numbers
make
make
sure
me
y'all come out, check
nervous.
Janelle out. Yes. We love a good old time, honey. I'm telling you. And you, of course, you know here in Kansas City, we love a good old
Yes,
time.
yes, yes.
So it's better to have those funny moments, those laughable moments, because we already know with this weather changing, we mad, we upset. So
Listen,
we need
you that's
laughter.
my motto. Just laugh at it. You gotta laugh at the politics. You have to laugh at the current status quo of everything.
Girl.
I also teach a class about the benefits of laughter. There's 7 health benefits to it, and one of them is just increasing your serotonin levels, which is gonna balance you out. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You could do an antidepressant or you could just crack up, you
Okay.
know. So
Period.
it's very beneficial to laugh.
Okay, and it is.
Hmm.
If you're funny, that's a bonus. If you're not funny, just laugh at somebody that is, or laugh with somebody that is. Because a lot of
Okay.
people just ain't funny, but you have that knack, baby. You have that natural ability to shake the room up. Because, like I said, I've seen the footage, honey, and I'm laughing, looking at it like, look, this girl crazy, and I love that. So keep that going, keep that energy. Um,
Thank you.
so you got Canada on the way.
Oh
How
my
exciting is that?
gosh. I'm
How
so
exciting?
excited about it. I am excited. 3 city tour in Canada, and it's not, I mean, it's not like Toronto, Calgary. Everybody
Yeah.
keeps thinking I'm going to the popular places. I am really excited just because a black woman traveling on the road. I'm featuring for Pinky Patel, and I think it's just awesome that she's allowed me to come out on this tour with her, brown and black women tour and powering up
Yes.
together. It's phenomenal, and her fan base is amazing. I will say it's a lot of, and that's fine because I feel like they embrace us and they get a little education. I'm gonna leave you with a little lesson in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So especially in times like this, baby, come on, be my ally. Let me teach you something so we can
Girl.
navigate through this world.
For sure, honey.
Okay,
Because, like I said, these times are
it is.
strange, baby, and we need to
It
laugh any chance we get. Okay.
Absolutely. So
So,
I'm super excited about Canada. I don't know what like the comedy culture is there. I do know some comics, from Canada. I just assume, they have the same sense of humor, but I am like, do I talk about politics? Do I address the elephant in the room? Do
right.
I love talking to women and empowering them through my material. Like
Yeah.
I always harp on, I don't just tell jokes, they are also public service announcements. Like
Okay.
you're going to get a piece
Girl.
of valuable information to help you move forward.
Yes.
So I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out and work on my set. Like, do I just go women's empowerment? Do I go, live like it's about to
Yeah.
be the Hunger Games and I'm
Okay.
nervous.
Yes. So just
So
filling the room out. And
yes,
like I said, you're going to kill it no matter what. And please don't downplay what part of Canada. Girl, from Kansas City, Missouri
yes.
to Canada, that's a big move, honey.
And
You are doing it.
it's 3 cities. I'm so excited. They're just so far apart. So I really get to explore Canada. Like, it is literally a backpack trip. You know how they say you backpack through Europe? Honey, I'm about to
Yes.
backpack through Canada on 4 different flights. My flights are
Yes.
all at like the crack of dawn
Girl.
and going to these cities and then flying all the way home from like one of the northernest points of Canada. It's phenomenal. And then to turn around and do Paris the following month. Like I'm
Girl,
really just
listen.
excited.
We're not going to downplay none of that. Because a lot of
No,
people that are trying to
no.
do things, they don't make it outside their city. So the fact that you're booked in these major spaces speaks volumes of your material, what you bring to the public, and salute brown girls.
Thank
Okay?
you.
I'm so proud
Thank
of you. I'm happy
you.
for you. And I can't wait to see you on the big screen. And I can be like, that's Janelle from and yeah, she's funny and she's from here. And
Yes.
hey,
Yes,
yes,
I
girl.
I get so much joy representing the city wherever I go. A lot of people know me in New York. I'm heavy with doing stand up out there and just a beautiful coalition of black women. I'd be proud to say I'm from Kansas City, and
Yes.
it sometimes people always are like St. Louis, and I'm like, no, the other
Did you hear what I
one.
said? Okay.
So yeah, we clear across the other side of Missouri,
Exactly,
and
baby.
yeah,
Tough.
it's such an honor to just sit amongst people and get to know people. Or people knowing my name. I met Monique one time,
Did
and she
you?
knew who I was, and I'm like, how do you know? She was like, girl, everybody knows you, and so it's this perception that you have to be viral, you have to do all these things online and follow
Yeah.
the algorithms. And here within South Kansas City, I have lived a life where I'm known where I need to be known. My
Yes.
name is spoken in rooms that it needs to be spoken in, and I just I like to remain humble and
Yeah.
execute the goal. And it's been fun. It's been a beautiful journey, and it's just an honor to make people laugh. Like, it's just an honor to be on these stages and have clubs trust you, to have both of the comedy clubs constantly, book me. It speaks volumes
That's a
to, what I
blessing.
try to do. Yeah, yeah. So I love it. And I'm excited right now in comedy. It's just a beautiful time. Like, there are a lot of stand-up comedians here, like, that y'all need to get and register because they're
Okay.
amazing. And a lot of them have transitioned to New York. Some have transitioned to Cali, but there's still a huge conglomerate of amazing, talented. We have a sketch team that's amazing. I mean, we have several sketch and improv teams. We have a plethora of comics who are just like, they're touring, they're making a name, and I think a lot of us want to stay based in Kansas City because how could you not love Kansas City? You know what I'm saying? To me,
Exactly.
it's the Hollywood of the Midwest, right?
Uh-huh.
So
I agree with that.
yeah, like, I feel like it's something about staying here and just building roots here that just, it makes me proud of my city. It makes me proud to go represent it, without
Yes.
having to say I left and
Uh-huh.
had to represent,
Okay.
So
Well, I'm
yes.
happy for it. Like I said, I cannot stress enough the places that you're going. Ain't nobody ever been over there. We don't go to places like that. But to
That's
know that you are going to be
to
doing
Canada.
comedy, don't come back talking
Yes.
Canadian because I would. I
Yes.
would show out like, yeah, just so y'all know. However they say certain stuff, I'll be down with it. They'll be like,
I'm
oh,
with
okay, you
it.
sound real
I
Canadian.
always pick up an
Yeah.
accent when I go on the road. I'm always going to, like, when I do New Orleans, I'm child, baby,
Okay.
anytime. First 10 seconds there. I don't even
Handle
have to
it.
eat the food. I've
Yes.
absorbed it. When I go to the East Coast, I get real aggressive. I cuss people out by greeting them.
Yeah.
You just, it happens. And I that's the essence of comedy. I just love traveling. It's a paid job where you travel, but sometimes you have to pay for the travel, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You sell pictures of your feet and you move on.
Hey, if you able to do it, do it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You gotta make it
Hustle.
happen. You gotta live the
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah.
More fan base for those toes, essentially.
Period.
Hmm.
Period. So if you could work with any comedian, female or male, who would it be? Like, who is your
Ooh,
go-to?
it's been. I don't. It's hard because I've worked with a lot of people that I've
Yeah.
wanted to. Um, I would love to work with Leslie Jones. I just think our
Ooh,
energy is
that would be
just
amazing.
we both have such a I just it's something about us. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I just like that she's just tall and I am 4 foot 11,
Yes. And
five
she's
one and a
raw.
half ish, that it's something that I think would just it would be polar opposites but the same energy and just the same like I love how we punch up. It's just a nonstop rapid
Yeah.
fire, Cute story, rapid fire, ta 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 ta. And
Right.
I love
Exactly.
that style. So I think I would just love, love, love. Like it would be a dream. I'm close. I'm close.
Okay.
I know people in
She
her
could be
circle.
watching. Yeah.
So I feel
Yeah.
it. It's hard though, cause oh my god, like Will Ferrell. I
Now I
think
love
I
him.
I think I'm him. Like if you've ever hung around me, I'm super shy and very like quiet. People don't believe that because of what I do, but I'm
Right.
very quiet and shy and just observant. In order for me to truly let go, like I have to be extremely goofy or just like funny and present,
Yeah.
and so if I'm not making a weird song or like doing a fun action or dancing or hiding
Right.
out, like I'm just a big adult, just a big kid,
Yeah.
stuck in an adult's body, but I'm still child size. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like I think I would just love to meet him and sit in a room with the camera and just see what happens because
He's so silly. I love dry humor. Step
yes,
Brothers, I keep it in
yes,
rotation. He is so funny
yes,
to me, and a lot of people are just not hip to him, especially our culture. But you
yeah,
have got to, when
yeah.
you love comedy, you love it from all genres.
Yeah, I
Okay,
grew up in the
and
suburbs, so I grew up with that genre. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I was listening to Mix 93.3. What do you want me to do? What do you want
yeah,
me to do?
yeah.
So,
I love it.
I mean, it's so many people, but again, I've just had like like I grew up watching Saturday Night Live,
Me
and
too.
still it's a staple. If I'm free, I'm gonna watch Saturday Night Live, or if I'm together with my like we watch it, and to be able to meet people, work with them, or meet cast members who just popped up at a show, like it, I mean, you can't. I've lived a cool life. If Glory
Yeah,
came tomorrow, the obituary is gonna be a book, honey. I've
you
lived
have the
a life.
personality for it, and it comes so
Yes.
natural. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let me see. So you've done open mic night at Vine Street Brewing Company. What is that experience like? Because I've never had a chance to make it down there. But what is that
Okay.
like?
So it's a new open mic. I will be
Okay.
honest. We are building it up, and I'm excited because it's just an open mic by comedians for comedians. I want comedians to be comfortable. You know, there's always these stigmas that we don't get enough time,
Yeah.
or it's just a weird environment or whatever. So I just wanted to make it where comedians put on what they feel a mic should be for other comics for comics
Okay.
and introduce people into comedy because I can't tell you, Teash, how many times people stop me and be like, I'm funny, I should try stand up. People tell
Yeah.
me I'm funny, and I literally started stand up hanging out with my coworkers, and we were at an open mic and they were like, you should get up there, and I'm like, nah. And they're like, you stupid, just do it. And I was like, if somebody buys me a drink, I'll do it. And boom, here we are 15 years later. So yeah, I encourage open mics because you keep going to one, you're consistent, people start booking you, people start seeing you. And I started in the most unconventional ways and just I mean, I still don't have a traditional comic
Right.
career. Like I don't it my career is so like but it works for me.
Yes. And
It's
I
like,
always think outside the box, honey.
yeah, yeah, and I don't even know where the box
Right.
is, but we're doing it, okay? And so a stand-up mic is just um I think a great opportunity to network, meet comics, see different styles, and also even if you don't want to try stand up, just enjoying it. Like New York is a beautiful scene. It's a prime example. Like you go to a primetime comedy club,
Uh-huh.
like the Cellar or the Stand, but when you see these mainstream comics, this is their open mic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is how they work out material to tour, to go film, to do all of these things. And so this is what you get to experience as an audience member at an open mic. You get to see the top of the top. And you
Yeah.
get to see newbies. But you
Okay.
never know where those newbies are gonna go. I was a newbie at an open mic. I still
Yeah.
am a newbie at an open mic. So I encourage even because we need a good audience. Just
Yeah.
come out and check it out. It is a beautiful. If you've never been to Vine Street Brewery, it's beautiful. It doesn't give brewery vibes at all. It literally just curated art. Warren Styles art is everywhere, and so are other artists. But I mean, even down to the tables are artwork. It is a beautiful establishment. I can't stress how they have put so much love and so much art and
Yeah.
creativity into this
Yeah.
space. It really is a vibe. It's such a vibe to the lighting, to the flooring, to every single piece of artwork. Even if you don't like stand up, Girl, come Instagram
I'm
flex.
gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. The way you promoting and advertising, I'm gonna have to come check it out. And shout out to
Yeah.
Vine Street.
Yeah.
We always like to give
I
love.
honestly, it's a beautiful shout out to the owners, Kim and Annie. With like they've put together a beautiful. I can't, and it's across the street from a castle. It's an ice skating rink. It's so many beautiful things there to just have a very good time, a good girls' night out.
Yeah.
It'll
Well,
get you.
thank
So,
you
but
for
they're stand
enlightening
up.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Please check it out.
Because we love
Yes,
good spaces here in Kansas City.
yes,
So I'm gonna have to check it out.
absolutely.
I definitely want to check you out live because, honey, I be on the floor
Yes.
just looking at your footage. I'm like,
Please,
she
I
is my type
will
of
put you
girl.
on a list. Come on, I'll put you on a list.
Yes.
On me, I want you, and I tell people that if you are watching this and this rebroadcast, listen. If you like, I can't afford it. I just don't have it. Let me know. I
Yeah.
love comping. Even if I gotta buy the ticket myself, I want you to have the
Oh,
experience. It's like I'm that girl.
yes.
I've never. Please come to these shows. Support live
Yes.
comedy. Like I cannot blow up till you show up, and that's just
I
simply
love that. I'm gonna
put.
have to start saying
Yes.
that. I'm gonna have to start telling people I can't blow up till you show up, honey. So let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
love it. Your energy is so it's so fierce and you just
Thank
out
you.
there and you're taking life by the horns and you just doing it. And I love that you guys have opened a space for others that want to, break through and things like that. You're giving opportunity. So
Yes.
that's bomb in itself.
Yes.
So let me see. You have graced the stage of the comedy club for Single in Stitches. How was that
Yes.
experience? What is that about? What's
Oh,
what's that like?
that's an amazing show. Shout out to Jeremy Smith in the Comedy Club of Kansas City. It is really giving me like a platform to just be funny. It's a monthly comedy show for singles, and when I say it literally packs and sells out, like it has tons. I never expected it, especially on a Wednesday night.
Uh-huh.
It's such a fun experience to see just people coming out to mingle because it is a part where people get to like interact and mingle, network, and all of those things. And then you go into this comedy show, and the energy each one I've done, the energy has just been phenomenal. Like it just extends my fan base. I'm glad to meet people who haven't experienced me yet, especially at that club because I
Yeah.
frequent it a lot. But you want to have a space where you can just get up and constantly work. And I've just always, I don't live in a city where we have like those big name clubs you go to. And now I literally have one. And
Yeah.
so it just is it's a good club. I love being there. I love being at both of the clubs because honestly, I just sometimes when you go from doing like a self-produced show or a smaller show somewhere in
Yeah.
Midtown, and then you can go hit those audiences where it's 300 to 400 people, it just really, it's amazing. It just I mean, laughter rolls up and backwards. And so to have those type of crowds and to build material around like dating, I like to formulate my material around what's going on in that show if there is a theme.
Yeah.
So being able to write around just the whole dating aspect, one, a lot of my material encompassed that, but then being able to really cater it to a demographic that
Uh-huh.
loves it, it makes it 10 times worth the while. So I love it.
Okay. Well, hey, like I said, we definitely gonna have to tea with you and check you out live because I'm anxious. I'm on pins and needles. I love a good kiki, and I just want to be in a space where it's just good vibes, and we all need that. So
Yeah.
do you still get nervous? Now, granted, we all have a stint of, especially if you don't know what crowd you're going to be in, what space you're
Mhm.
going to be in, because you have to read the room all the time. So, do you
Mhm.
still get nervous? And if so, how nervous do you get?
Oh, I'm always nervous. Always. I mean, I have a ritual. I pray. I talk to God. There's a comedian from here. He passed. He was an amazing comedian, Just Jay. And I feel
Oh,
like sometimes,
really?
yes, I feel like sometimes I'm the ghost of him. Crazy story. We'll go there some other time. But that was my best friend growing up. And, it just, it's one of those things where I would talk to him and be like, I'm here and let's do it. It's just a lot of self-talking of trying to, hoping that I connect to the crowd, hoping that people leave here pleased and happy. I'm never a comic that wants to punch down on a particular group,
Yes.
or interact with people that would make them feel uncomfortable. So I just always pray for that balance and that stability to just deliver a good show
Yeah.
and to just be a good representation of Black women,
Yes.
because always stigmas that comes with that, and just hoping my stomach stay in place.
Okay. Girl, I'm so
What is
tired of
it
holding my
doing?
damn breath when I go out. I just be like,
Okay.
because this spank really ain't spanking no more. And over
Okay.
time, the more you wear it, it's just
Is
like,
it
wow.
gonna roll down? Is a button gonna pop?
Girl, I get so
Am I gonna show
tired.
my cat? It's a lot. It's a lot. Am I gonna trip and fall? It's so many variables, but
Yes.
yeah, it is. Listen, I'm short. The microphone stands are tall, intimidated, sometimes moving them. Girl, sometimes my lip accidentally touched the microphone, and that's
Girl,
when the
I know
noise
you be like,
died.
oh,
Girl.
oh. You be like,
It's a
oh.
process.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you got to go and disinfect your lip. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh my God. So, yeah, that's a whole thing,
That's why I wear
girl.
matte lipstick. You'll never know. It's like 7 layers of concrete
Okay?
before.
Because it gets solid. It gets real
Yeah,
solid, don't it?
exactly.
I love a good old mat, baby.
Yes, yes.
So, okay, so we've already discussed how you prepare for a show and try to, knock off a little bit of that nervousness. So, what is the funniest joke you've ever told? Because, we say a lot of stuff real fast and we don't really think about it until later on. You be like, because I have moments where I'm like, damn, that was funny 3 hours ago. So, what's the funniest joke do you think you've ever told that just knocked your socks off, your own socks?
I do a joke about I'm known for it. I do a wine joke and a crock pot joke. And
Okay.
the crock pot joke is just an ever evolving joke of it just depends on what the crowd is doing. How they,
Yeah.
it can come up in relationships, it can come up when I'm looking at comedy clubs, couples always sit close together
Right.
in one chair. It's two chairs there, but they be,
Yeah.
so I'll bring it up. It's one of those crowd work jokes that I know leaves people in a space of like, what did she just say to me? It's just
Right.
outlandish. And like, why would she even say, but it works. And now I'm using it in my everyday
They
life.
probably love it too.
Yes, and I mean everybody drinks wine. It's a
Yeah.
thing. It's just so the wine joke I think resonates. I just like to make my material relatable so like when you hear it, you can see it and it works in your everyday life. And now every
Okay.
time you do this, you're going to think of this little crazy girl from
Right.
Kansas City who said it. So,
Well, I can't
yes.
wait to pop out in here because, like I said, your material is so relatable and it's definitely worth everybody coming out to support and checking you out and showing love and making sure that they support by sharing your post,
Yes.
sharing whatever videos that you upload, because I'm a big share. I love it, and I love to see
Yes.
people win. I love to see people happy and really take off, because honey, you've taken off. I can't even get into it no
Thank
more.
you.
Okay, so for
You.
sure. So let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about your co-author journey and your first book.
Okay.
And it's the Heal series,
Yes.
HEAL. So what do you want the readers to take from that?
Um, One, just that I think as a person, you know me as a comic who says the most outlandish things, but there's also just this side of resilience to me and just pride of being a woman and overcoming a lot of things.
Yeah.
And that we all have our journeys. I think that stand-up comedy. I don't have children. I don't have like this legacy to leave people, but I think being able to convey some of the other stories that I've experienced in life. Like a lot of people don't know, like we make the joke as an entertainer, like I don't wear heels. And
Yeah.
there's a very specific reason why I don't. Like I have a reconstructed, rebuilt foot. And so I
Yeah.
always make this ongoing joke, like, child, I'm pimp limping through it, or I'm gonna wear my kid 11,
Right.
my kid heels. And this is one of those things. So just taking a story that I've always made fun of to kind of cope with, but actually like laying it out and for people to kind of just understand more of me. And I think the series is awesome because you get to live through a lot of women. I think Black women are known as being resilient. And we just
Absolutely.
know that. But we all have these independent stories of resilience. And I think with our resilience, we are always less apprehensive to share it. We're always trying to hold it because a lot of us are
Yeah.
ashamed or feel bad or embarrassed about the traumas and things that we've had to survive and thrive through. But I think sharing that story lets another woman know this can happen, but you can move through it, or this is how I got through it, so you can get through it. I think we always try to like hoard these secrets of
Yeah.
shame and embarrassment, not knowing that you can help the next woman get through it and heal through it and live through it. So I love this series because it just shows from every perspective and walk of life from each author. Like, I've been through this. This is my testimony. And it's not a shame. It's not anything that I'm embarrassed of. It's letting you know, like, I conquered this. And
Yeah.
I think women should be more transparent about those things. We often feel like, dang, I ain't talked to my homegirl, not knowing my homegirl's going through this, but my homegirl don't feel comfortable enough to share.
Right. Right.
We just don't. So I love this series. It also has a journal in it. So you're able to just
Oh.
document things and walk through it yourself, and give your experience and testimony as well. So it was truly an honor to do it. I love this group of ladies. I'm excited. We're supposed to embark on this book journey, book tour, and I don't even know how to fit it into my tour. I'm freaking
You
out.
will. You will. If God wants you to do it, which He do, He'll make a way.
It is.
He will make a
Yes.
way. So,
Yes.
how can we be a part of that? Like, do we have to wait for some postings? Like, what do we have to do so we can keep up? Because I want to be
Oh,
down with it.
absolutely. I will start posting the book tour dates, the ones that I am jumping on as well. And then I'll post them because if you still want to pop out in your city or in Kansas City, please, please, please support this group of women. They're amazing. Danette Elkins, amazing, amazing, amazing. Uh, I'll post tour dates, and also the book can be purchased on Amazon, or if you see me around the city, I got them things on me. You can
Okay.
purchase a copy
She
as
said, "Don't worry
well.
about it. I got some copies with me. What,
Yeah,
what,
because
what you need? What you
some
want?"
people might not be supporting certain entities right now, and that's okay because you can support me. I have copies.
Absolutely, girl. I love when
Mhm.
this little heart thing happens. I love it.
Oh
So,
yes, 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 yes. Come
yes,
on,
I
gang
love it.
signs. Yes,
Don't that make you happy?
it
Like,
does. It
damn.
does. I just found
Yes.
out how to do it on FaceTime, so it does make me.
Girl, and I wears folks out with my memojis, girl. I'm like, they're part of your phone. You supposed to use them. You supposed
Yes,
to
I
use
just
it.
found out you can make them talk. Like you can send voice clips with them. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, and text messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
getting
wears
on
them
people's
down, honey.
nerves.
I
Yes.
wears them down. I said, if you have an iPhone, you supposed to use these features because technically you're paying for them because you pay a bill every
Hmm.
month. Baby, I said I'm gonna start being more intentional using FaceTime. I said I'm gonna wear them out. They're gonna be like, here she go again. And
Yep.
yeah, that's the mission. So, um,
Absolutely.
what
Absolutely.
advice would you give anyone that's chasing their dreams to be a comedian, or just anything that they're really relentless about, but maybe they've lost a little hope because a lot of times things like this take time.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give anybody that's wanting to launch their own comedic career or whatever it is that they're going after?
Oh my gosh. Well, it's going to take a minute for me to get through this, but just don't stop. My motto is never quit your daydream.
Yeah.
It is possible. It's always possible. And here's the thing. I hate to say it, don't look through validation through other people, because you often won't find the push that you need, or you will, and then somebody gonna detract it.
Yes.
Just
Hmm.
like do what say yes. We are living in a world where you have to say yes to your dreams. You just
Yes.
don't have no choice, you know. And I feel like anything you want to do, you can do. We know with anything, with any dream, with anything to be successful, it takes consistency, but it also takes just trying. So
Uh-huh.
just do it, just get out there. With stand up, there's so many different ways to pursue stand up, and now with technology and all of these social media platforms, it's even easier, I think, than what it used to be, but it also
Yes.
is a harder dynamic as well. But if you want to do it, it's possible. It's
Hmm.
possible. It just takes getting out of that shell. I am prime example of a person who thought I would be stuck in a call center. A lot of people know me from
Girl.
US 800.
Okay, girl. Look,
Okay,
I forgot all
slinging
about
cell
this.
phones for Cricket
Yes.
Wireless. I've been, I thought that was my goal. And comedy has taken me to trajectories that I never knew, places I never knew I would be. And not only that, it's helped my professional career. I am now doing what I went to school for,
Yes.
like,
Do it.
because it just is, it takes you, it's something about being able to get in a room full of strangers and introduce yourself and sell yourself that market you in so many other
Yeah.
platforms. You're going to accelerate at job interviews. Nobody can tell you no at a job interview. They
Right.
cannot deny you after you've done stand up, because I know how to connect with people.
Yeah.
I know how to get the yes, and the yes is laughter. So I know how to get this job.
Yeah.
It's, you just apply the same concept. And I just feel like a lot of the times, especially being in Kansas City, we
Oh
get
yeah.
this, momentum that we not good enough. We just in the middle of nowhere. Nobody sees us. We have several talent agencies, a Black-owned talent agency. We have several entities. I mean, we have movie sets. People are casting here day and day, and sometimes all it takes, and I have to even get out of my head and go, let me turn on my camera and stop procrastinating and
Yeah.
just get out there. But a dream is never deterred. It can be deferred, but it's never denied.
Yes.
So always just push forward with whatever you want to do and whatever the goal is. And you may set out with one goal and boom, you have a whole nother goal. You start
For
a
real.
podcast, now you're a talk show analyst. You know what I'm saying? You're doing different things in
Sound like you
different
talking to
platforms.
me. Sound like you talking about me,
I'm
girl.
just
Because,
saying. I'm
honey,
saying.
I done,
Like,
I done
because
jotted
there's
it
so
all
many
down.
lanes.
Jotted it
It's
all
so many
down.
lanes. And we know now we are in the season of create your own table to sit at,
Yes.
build your own team, build your own platform. Everything is possible. Like, it's amazing. Like, I just see my life, and I know that it's possible. I never thought a little Black girl from Kansas City who was shy and a hermit and an introvert who didn't like to talk to people would spend her weekends talking to people
Okay.
across the country, across the
Yes.
world. And so
And you're
it's just been a phenomenal
definitely doing
journey. And
it.
so do it. And it just, I say, whatever you want to do, press forward. We live in a city where I'm floored by how many talented people are here and how they are connected and how they thrive out in this world. And then they come back home to Kansas City, so it's there. It's attainable. And reach out to people, talk to people. If you
Absolutely.
have questions, I tell people all the time, if you want to know how to get in the stand up, DM me. I'm gonna tell you to go to an open mic, and it's gonna
Yeah.
piss you off, but
Because that's
that's the
where it
only way
starts.
I
That's where the
know.
magic happens.
Yeah. So it's attainable. You can do it. Whatever you want to do. If you thought it, if you see it, it's already ordained for you.
Yeah.
That's the only reason how you know it's possible, because you've seen it, because you know you're capable of doing it. It's there. That vision is low key. It's already happened. It's
Uh-huh.
kind of deja vu. And so if you can dream it, it's gonna happen for you.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. Like I said, with us being from Kansas City, um, there are so many amazing people here that are doing something majorly, and the fact that we all network outside the city and we're getting a lot more reach, like in Atlanta, people love me. I have
Yes.
connections. Definitely planning on relocating next year because I feel
Yes.
that it's about that time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Teach has to take T on the road. So just seeing how I'm pushing forward, how you're pushing forward, things that we didn't even think were going to go down are going down right in front of
Yes.
our eyes. And
Yes.
I'm just a girl from Ninth Street, Chip Village. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so seeing where I've been and where I'm going, it's crazy. It's
Yes.
crazy. But God wrote it, so I got to roll with it, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. I live by the motto or the song, all things are working for my good because he's intentional. He will never fail me. Never fail me.
Absolutely,
Yes.
girl, for sure. So,
Yes.
what are some fun facts about Janelle? Anything that people think they know, but they don't really know, or that you want them to know?
Oh my gosh. I'm a Libra, first of all. Best
You said, let me
zodiac
put that on the
sign.
flow.
Best, I'm the most friendliest, lovey-dovey. I care about everybody's feelings. I'm a people pleaser. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Lord.
Yes, I'm a Libra. Toxic. I shoplift, but I'm a Libra. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Not shoplift.
That's it. Because I got to for my economy. I'm just doing it for my
Right,
country. It
right.
balances things out. It balances things out. It balances the inventory out.
Yes.
What other fun fact? I think a lot of people think I don't have a job. I do. I do. I
Okay.
do have a job. Stop
Baby.
asking me to do things at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm
Okay.
at work, girl.
Exactly. Exactly. And we
Yes,
all
even
feel
though
that,
work is from
honey.
my living room, I have a job. I have a job. I'm a conflict analyst for an amazing law
Look
firm.
at
And
you.
yes, I have a very important job.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Another fun fact, uh, my accent comes from Houston. I am a baby who grew up between Kansas City and Houston. So that explains why I'm so country. Some people
Okay.
cannot understand when I say I'm from Kansas City, they be like, it doesn't sound like it. And I'm just like, yeah, I kind of grew up in the South as
Right.
well.
Kind of
Yeah.
teetered a little bit, but don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
yes. Also, I try to absorb everybody's accent. I don't know what it is. I don't.
Hey,
I don't. I
wherever
don't.
you gonna be, you gotta
Yes.
play the part. You gotta play the role, right?
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes, and I hate driving. I'm thankful for driving, but if y'all read the book, y'all know why I don't like driving.
My nerves be shot, child. I
If
can't
you
I can't
read
pull it.
My Feet Hurt from the Hill series, walking through it, you will know why I do not like driving. But I mean, get into these gigs. I'm nervous today because the weather's supposed to shift, and I gotta go way out to the Funny Bone. So I'm just
Lord.
like,
I hate it.
yeah, I do not like driving. I'm waiting for my soft life where my friends are like, "Girl, you got a show tonight. Would you like me to take you?"
Okay.
Yes,
Take me to
yes,
work. I'm so sick of
yes.
driving
I
down
will
there.
feed you. I will put money in your pocket and
Yes.
put gas in your car. Just drop me off at the door.
Exactly. Baby, I'll put it in your tank. Just drive because I don't want to
Yes,
live.
yes. I'll make it
Especially in
into no
inclement
play.
weather. Like, can we get through it? Can we get over it? Please, Kansas City, can we stop? Girl,
Please,
I'm just done with it. Like, why is this happening?
Mother
Back to
Nature
back like this.
said, "Oh, y'all thought I forgot." Because
Okay.
our winters have been very mild.
Yeah.
And she was like, sometimes you got to pop out and show.
And it definitely has. I said, damn, you can't really do a whole lot of nothing when the weather is inclement. It's hard to get to work.
Hmm.
It pretty much puts your life at a standstill.
Yeah.
But who you gonna argue with? You can't argue with God. So hopefully it's getting ready to move out real soon though, so we can keep moving around.
Mother Nature said, say Midwest. I heard you like it
Okay.
warm.
Right. I said maybe I should be nice and buy her some cute little earrings. Maybe she'll
Just
stop chewing
kidding.
out.
Girl, are you hungry? What you want? We got iced coffee. What's
Okay.
up?
Yeah, do you want a bag? What is it? Because, honey, this weather is definitely killer. But it'll never stop us from doing what we're so great at.
No, no, just our tires, just our tires.
Okay, girl, listen, and these potholes, baby, that's a whole nother segment. So we're not gonna piss Mother Nature off too bad. We ain't gonna
No,
talk about it.
you cute, girl. You cute. I like the outfit, girl.
Right. We are not so upset. We're all right.
Yes,
Girl. So I definitely want to thank you so much for being a part of the show today. And of course, anybody that's on the show has been inducted as an official teacup. So you are a teacup now. Yes.
yes,
So I want you to have the best time, the safest travels in these other places and spaces that you are going. Child, we got to keep
yes,
up. We got to
yes.
we got to keep up and see what's going on.
Yes,
You know what
I
I'm
am an
saying?
on-call comedian, and I tell people all the time, I'm trying to get better at posting, but I'm an on-call comic, meaning at any time I get called to do a show, and that is
Yes.
I'm proud of that. I used to get irritated, but that just lets me know people trust me to hit any audience, any different demographic, and be on time and be
Yeah.
fine.
And
Okay,
they love
so
what you're doing. They
yes,
mess with you.
yes,
So that's even better. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Um so any links that you want to drop, anything that you want to tell everybody before we head out, because I know you got stuff popping and we want you to keep that
yes.
momentum. So what is it that you want to share with everybody as far as your links and how to do this and that and the third?
Yes. Well, you can find me on all social media platforms as Miss Jus Laugh, MISSJUSLAUGH, or crooked letter JU, crooked letter laugh, or
So
MissJustLaugh.com. There's no T. I have a speech impediment. The T is stupid.
okay.
Okay. So, Miss Just Laugh.com or social media Janell Banks. Google Janell Banks. Again, I'm a pop-up comic. You never know where I'm going to be. I'm an on-call
And
girl, okay?
who you gonna be with? They don't know. So make
Yeah.
sure that y'all
So
pop out,
yeah,
support.
yes, just stay tuned. Look at my stories. Look at my listen, because I am on the go at all times. You know, I'm an auntie. I'm a full time auntie and a big sister. My
Yes.
sister's 17, so
Okay.
you might as well say I'm a single
Right.
parent.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
I'm heavy with the theater kids and all of that. So, and then I also do theater. So stay tuned. You never know when I pop up in another production.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. Again, we are going to Canada next month. I will be at the Funny Bone tonight and also March 1st with Pinky Patel. It's a 3:30 show March 1st. So if you want to get a cute little giggle in early in the day, come
Not a
on. If
cute
you are
one.
yes,
Not a cute
a
one.
cute little Kiki. And then March 1st, I am out in Des Moines at the Funny Bone. So come through. Make sure you check out the dates at the Nighthawk. I'm doing a fundraiser for Save this week at the Comedy Bird Theater. So please, please, please. And I'm always at the Comedy Club of Kansas City, baby. I live there,
Of course.
literally live at the top of the club.
Okay.
So
So you moving and grooving, you
come
everywhere at any given time.
on,
So everybody follow Janelle Banks if you are not currently
please.
following. Make sure that you're keeping up. She's gonna be posting. She says she's gonna get better. So make sure that you guys are on
Yes.
scene. Be a part of her tribe. Support, salute, and like I said, we love you, and we are definitely rooting for you here in Kansas City. And just keep tearing these stages apart,
I
honey.
am. You gonna just laugh. You just gonna laugh when you're around
And I
me.
don't know why I want to do this. I don't know
Hey,
why.
I told you I'm always dancing. I got on my
It just came
TLC
out.
freak pajamas. I'm
Yeah,
ready. Oh.
I love it. Well, honey, again, thank you so much for being a part. And as I tell everybody at the end of every show, whether it's my audio on our platforms or whether it's here, always keep enough room in your teacups for new tea. And so we gone. We got stuff to do. Thank you, love.
Bye.
Bye.